It's DMG. Yeah, we out here working.
You by the corner store?
We out here working.
Tryna do the impossible.
We out here working.
Chasing that pot of gold.
We out here working.
Never gonna sell my soul.
Mama always told me I was gonna be amazing. Daddy left a nigga so the streets was that a race. Been out here working.
Drinking that pain away.
We out here working.
Trying to stack up for rainy days.
This gasoline rap with the vacuum seals. Moving weight, we got package deals. Break it down, that's a half a pill. So much money, what about a bill? Independent, what about a deal? We doing good, what about a bill? Own the ship, plus we own the ship. We don't own ship. Distribute supreme logic through fiber optic. So the profit is 100%. The afterburners ain't concerned with haters. Earn it with learners, discerning you fakers. Money turn up and I'm licking the acres. The bars is golden, ain't talking to Lakers. All my life I had to deal with. Coming up with just a little bit, not a little bit. Became a lot, now I gotta deal with you little shits. I ain't concerned with the small talk. This is 365, no call offs. Your bitch with me when she call off. Wrapping fur at the log house and we working.
Yeah, we out here working.
You by the corner store?
We out here working.
Tryna do the impossible.
We out here working.
Chasing that pot of gold.
We out here working.
Never gonna sell my soul.
Mama always told me I was gonna be amazing. Daddy left a nigga so the streets was that a race. Been out here working.
Drinking that pain away.
We out here working.
Tryna stack up for rainy days.
Let's go.
Rubber bands on the C-notes. White girl, color kilo. Deep up on the corner, he the honors. We don't wanna piss on my amigo. Powder coke like in Panama. Play the game like an avatar. Chasing pot of gold in and out of hole. Applying pressure like a China lock. Life living through camera lens. Moving snow like an ambulance. Then they got a house, it's not the right amount. She walk it out and it is not a dance. Diamond Dan, try not to glance. Fire hit them like Rodamans. Who got the juice ballin' with the troops? Hang them on the noose. Simon says, out here working with a yell. Getting to the mail, super strong smoke smell. Money getting palm, itching palm fishing. My attention was fish scale. Wholesale it then retail. Only foreign that with V12. Going harder than a seashell. Heaven get me up in this
we out here working.
You by the corner store?
We out here working.
Tryna do the impossible.
We out here working.
Chasing that pot of gold.
We out here working.
Never gonna sell my soul.
Mama always told me I was gonna be amazing. Daddy left a nigga so the streets was that a race. Been out here working.
Drinking that pain away.
We out here working.
Tryna stack up for rainy days.
Yeah.
The most interesting DJ in the world.
It's your boy DJ
Chicago to Vegas, baby. It's DMG.
Yeah, we out here working.
You by the corner store?
We out here working.
Tryna do the impossible.
We out here working.
Chasing that pot of gold.
We out here working.
Never gonna sell my soul.
Mama always told me I was gonna be amazing. Daddy left a nigga so the streets was that a race. Been out here working.
Drinking that pain away.
We out here working.
Tryna stack up for rainy days.
This gasoline rap with the vacuum seals. Moving weight, we got package deals. Break it down, that's a half a pill. So much money, what about a bill? Independent, what about a deal? We doing good, what about a bill? Own the ship, plus we own the ship. We don't own ship. Distribute supreme logic through fiber optic. So the profit is 100%. The afterburners ain't concerned with haters. Earn it with learners, discerning you fakers. Money turn up and I'm licking the acres. The bars is golden, ain't talking to Lakers. All my life I had to deal with. Coming up with just a little bit, not a little bit. Became a lot, now I gotta deal with you little shits. I ain't concerned with the small talk. This is 365, no call offs. Your bitch with me when she call off. Wrapping fur at the log house and we working.
Yeah, we out here working.
You by the corner store?
We out here working.
Tryna do the impossible.
We out here working.
Chasing that pot of gold.
We out here working.
Never gonna sell my soul.
Mama always told me I was gonna be amazing. Daddy left a nigga so the streets was that a race. Been out here working.
Drinking that pain away.
We out here working.
Tryna
go.
Rubber bands on the C-notes. White girl, color kilo. Deep up on the corner, he the honors. We don't wanna piss on my amigo. Powder coke like in Panama. Play the game like an avatar. Chase a pot of gold in and out of hole. Applying pressure like a China lock. Life living through camera lens. Moving snow like an avalanche. Then they got a house, is not the right amount. She walk it out and it is not a dance. Diamond Dan, try not to glance. Fire hit him like Rodamans. Who got the juice ballin' with the troops? Hang them on the news. Simon says, out here working what he yell. Getting to the mail, super strong smoke smell. Money getting palm, itching palm fishing. My attention was fish scale. Wholesale it then retail. Only foreign that with V12. Going harder than a seashell. Heaven get me up in this
we out here working.
He by the corner store.
We out here working.
Tryna do the impossible.
We out here working.
Chasing that pot of gold.
We out here working.
Never gonna sell my soul.
Mama always told me.
Official live and direct. Thumb this, bootleg it, buy it, steal it, sell it, whatever you need to do.
Our Father, who art in heaven, I'll be thy name, thy kingdom come, that will be done. And fuck all that, man. I ain't saying no prayers for no coons, man. You niggas, listen, you got a round table, a bunch of squares at the round tables are the straight coons. Now I done told you niggas about that coon meter. Listen, a coon is a very dangerous animal, no matter what race, creed, or color. You niggas got a job. Oh, I forgot that nigga dumbass, he was a chemist. Oh, no, post. Right, that nigga said he was dealing with alchemy. Then the nigga said he was dealing with contracts. The next thing I knew, this nigga was the black man with the Chinese store on Crenshaw. You can't trust that nigga. Ladies and gentlemen.
This Chicago, nigga.
Listen, I can never lose to this nigga. Whisper like he a snitch nigga. Who damn the crowd in the Discord when the Crips called him a bitch nigga. King trash, king ass, and king ass. Your bloodline subside, my bloodline sublime, let a real king pass. Do your top smoking like a TP when I lock down on the PG. Kill a nigga with the gloves on so you know I did it off GP. I'ma show you how to wow on them. Beat a nigga, then style on them. You niggas ain't got enough strikes out here, homie, to call foul on them. And you ain't a goon nigga, and I don't need to presume nigga. All that black power don't mean shit with a racist in your room nigga. Confirmation of a coon nigga. Fire, I smell fumes nigga. Two pistol in hands, raise up on them like cartoons nigga. Shotty to the body after body, all in the walls. Look how we got a red dot him headshot. And when I spotted to his head once, it's a red bottom shame. How they call them brains over all them games for the slaughter names in the order. You niggas is two-faced, fuck around and get souffle. All top of those two-faced waiting on us. Hey, the comments pass, never caught lacking in traffic. I got an easy pass on the interstate with the white girl. Call it an easy bag. Look at these two thigh ass rappers with their easy ass. Pull up to the round table. Watch how I sit and look around the table. See how many around the table. 10 rounds around the table. Spit on niggas and walk around the table. Fuck's up with these old birds. All this chirping with no words. I don't really see the second humor. All I see is Whoopi Goldberg. Tell these dummies get their head together. Let them know we ready for whatever. You don't need to fact check this resolution when it's clear that I led better. All this whole rapping and this toe tap, he got you in too deep, yo. I don't see savage, but above average like with two ends meet. Let's go. Swear to God, y'all ain't guilty by association. Swear to God, round table ain't filled with rapists and racists. J-Tech on Twitter, sending dick pics to the kitty litter. And these type of niggas y'all choose to care fight with? Honestly, I wouldn't put it past y'all niggas. Matter of fact, I ain't even gonna ask y'all niggas. Obviously, you done already set tasks for your niggas when you put a captain on your squad named Thug Nasty, nigga.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Yeah, I go vicious on you dick lickers. I'ma call you human, you ain't sick with it. Trigger finger itching, I'ma switch flipper. Shotty with the grip, hand to handle like the Lil Dipper. Body on my hip, I just hand it to you, lil niggas. Pistol in the tits, let it rip, let her deal with your blood. This blood, damn, you a crip, nigga. And he call himself King Thrash, you ain't shit, nigga. Bullets they bling, bling, pass, you better split, nigga. Bullets they bling, bling, pass, you better split, nigga. Bullets they bling, bling, pass, you better split, nigga. Bling, bling, pass, you better split, nigga. Pardon me, I'm barging in with a gas mask, no oxygen. Take the clap back, we pass that, guns click, clap, applaud them in. Inauguration to your obliteration, I'm spitting fire incineration. Red dot with a line on them, make your head pop with an exclamation. Burial, no, this is excavation, the imperial, no exaggeration. Put the whip to you cool niggas laceration. That's a flashing worthy of approbation. Here's the situation, put them hot slugs in a trash nigga, call it liquid metal. Big army knife go round and round, that sick nigga, call it twisted metal. Here's the situation, put them hot slugs in a trash nigga, call it liquid metal. Big army knife go round and round, that sick nigga, call it twisted metal. Situation, put them hot slugs in a trash nigga, call it liquid metal. Big army knife go round and round, that sick nigga, call it twisted metal.
Nigga, you got a better chance, nigga, run through a pack of racks with cheese on your back than fuck with the broadband bullies, baby. That's how we doing it, baby. Matter of fact, do yourself, baby. Cut your motherfucking wrist, nigga. Slide down a razor blade to a pool of alcohol, nigga. Die slow. May our name change like shit in your mouth, nigga. You heard me? Don't let that go over your head, man. Let our name taste like shit in your mouth, nigga. The broadband bullies this. The broadband bullies. Get your motherfucking money right, nigga. Now worry what we doing over here. Got our name all in your mouth. Got our dicks all in your mouth. Yeah, all due respect, you know me, nigga, I'm there. I got no respect for none of you niggas. Matter of fact, you got some other nigga with Precious, Whoopi Goldberg. What's up with this nigga? Huh?
Official live and direct. Thumb this, bootleg it, buy it, steal it, sell it, whatever you need to do.
Our Father, who art in heaven, I'll be thy name, thy kingdom come, that will be done. Man, fuck all that, man. I ain't saying no prayers for no coons, man. You niggas, listen, you got a round table, a bunch of squares at a round.
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen. Still, YouTube, it's your boy Next Gen 720. And I am back with another show by myself, a dolo joint, man. Me. Give you guys all of, oh shit, I dropped my shit all of me. We're gonna talk about it. Hold on. One second. All right. Hold on, where's my show? Where we at? Right here? As you guys come in, hit the like button, man. People I got in, hit the like button for your boy, man. We got. Hold up. Bring my shit up here, right? 1 second. Hold on 1 second. Here, no. Give me 1 second, the last second. What month is this? What month we in? Alright. 1 second. Alright, here we go. Make a day roll. Xbox is done. He's starting up with the bullshit, right? My man said Xbox is dog shit. Shout out to you, big fella. Praise God. Praise God. Let me get rid of this light here. We're doing this shit double today. Who we got in here? We got my bro. What shit we got? Let me make this right here. I can't. I'm gonna put this in live chat. Hold on. Alright, here we got live chat. Alright, here we go. Scrollers up to the top. Tiandre Willis, as far as I can see. Let me see. I can't unpin this shit. There we go, man. Alright, there we go. Alright, let's get loud. Gail, shut up. SS9, but what's up, bro? Playbox, what's up, bro? On the 10th. Check him out. My man David Swarf. It's Tiandre, what's up, brother? My man Tiandre, a member too. Shout out to you, big fella. Fuck with you, man. A long way. I got another member. My man JD, I appreciate you, brother. Swordfish. Colvin, man, shout out to you. Mr. Cool Records, Frank White. Hit the like button for your boy, man. Spur of the moment joint. Chris, what's up, bro? CBE. CB3. Basil M. Shout out to you. Ray Tracing DLC. Juan Castillo. Hey, Ron been rocking out me all day. What's up, Juan? What's up, bro? Phantom Cracker, Spider Silver, SS9, Hanzo Beats. My man Marvelous Marvin. True SSJ Habit. What's up, bro? Haven't seen you in a while. Mr. All Around Gamer, Antoine Trimble, Woozy Vic. Shout out to you. First time I'm seeing you in my chat. Pumpkin Queen, what's up, baby girl? Got Antoine, the real co-leader, one like the fake, my man, Killer B 8045. Run Havoc, Laughing is the Cure, what's up, bro? Click Worthy, Long Logic World, shout out to you, the great one. Stephanie R, shout out to you. Pat, what you was at? We did something yesterday, Pastor Joe. Expand your mind. I told you to come around Tuesday. Same Fox, who's up, my man Todd Kid. Todd came from Twitch, up you. Brandon Brights. Hector Hernandez. Hector Mad Drickle. Whose man is this? Thunder Father. It's Mr. Ray. Shout out to you, big fella. What's me? Neverland, what's up, bro? Yo, Erodimus, what's up, man? Bleezy Blood, Celtic, what's up, bro? Pride. Tommy RX, welcome to the show. I appreciate that, big fella. Ford Mustang. Styles Golly, what's up? Beezy Blood, Celtic, we got here. Champlo. Brian again, what's up, bro? Erodimus, got Pumpkin. RGB Viper X, or RG Viper X. Damn. Timothy Johnson, a seasoned Laker fan. Shout out to you, big fella. Who else we got? What's up? As a call, yes, a shot to hit the like button. My man Cross X A with Mr. J Gaming. Who else we got? Christopher Taplin. Who else we got? Christopher Joe Alpha, my guy. What's up? I think I got everybody I see. My blind black ass, man. Yeah. Jay Little, what's up, bro? Gilia. Jim, what's up, Jim? That's all that I see, man. If I miss you, Screwface, what's up, bro? Mr. Miz, dual purpose. Irish, I think I got anybody that I see. I can't even see my screen. I got Big Shirley on my tape. Hey, yo, we're gonna talk about Big Shirley in a minute. You know, I call my PS5 Big Shirley. Let me do this so I can see this shit properly. Right. I know you ain't supposed to leave this shit like this on. I can't even see the screen. Hold on 1 second. I can just lay on the side right now. I'm gonna take the stand off my shit. That's what I'm gonna do. Just lay my shit sideways. Fuck standing up. Android, shout out to you. Dual purpose, I got everybody. Jim, I got everybody. Like I said, it's my man Justin Q, shout out to you. As I shot you out, we got one more. Solid Sky 9, shout out to you. As I shot you out, be so kind. Where's my phone at? Hit the like button. Killer B805. Look, check it out, so. It was 8:30. I didn't know it was that goddamn late. But anyway, hold on 1 second. Alright, before I'm slow today, right? We'll start doing more of these shit too, you know what I mean? Solo joint. What I'm doing right now, if you don't know, right, some of the shows, I'm going to this phase, right, where I you say, looking for new talent, right? Mix and match shows. I'm always working. I'm always doing something new, right? Got the Best Damn podcast that I do, but Neff's going back to school, so I don't know how you know, Neff does the, you know, the slides and shit, so I don't know how, you know, as far as the scheduling, you know what I mean? Bro going back to school, so, you know what I mean? But I gotta keep working, you know what I mean? Plus, I ain't gonna lie, I have fun doing these shows and shit, man. Fucking from sleep, you know what I mean? Fucking fuck out. Hold on, give me 1 second. Shout out to my brother, to AP, man, and his grandmother just passed away. You know my bro, AP the shooter, so I've been rocking out for him. He be on, actually, AP, you know, he be, you know, sometimes you see him on the show, you know, but, you know, I like you guys was in the chat, and then, like I said, told you guys, nope, 9 times out of 10, right after here, I go and start streaming on Twitch most of the times, and, you know, always leave my Discord open, and, you know, a lot drop the link. I mean, in general, you know what I mean? And we just be rocking out and shit, but, yeah, I mean, we done got tight. Bro, his grandmother passed away, man. You know what I mean? Shout out to that dude, man. Bro, you know what I mean? What hold on, come. So yeah, anyway, so you know, I'm always creating, you know, different shows and shit, and then with Xbox Beast Fire, BGST, or the Multiplats podcast, and Best Damn podcast. What else I got? Expand your mind. You know what I mean? Always, you know, like to create new things, new stuff. You know what I mean? Marty Untamed G. Hold on, what's the last one? All right. Let me scroll this down to the bottom. Hold on 1 second. And shout out to my brother Mac too. Mac gifted me 2 games and shit. Man, damn broke as hell. He sent me Call of Duty Black Ops. I mean, what's the new one called? At War? What's the other shit? And Assassin's Creed. I had Assassin's Creed, but I gave away 14 goddamn games last week, all in the Twitch stream. Shout out to my man too, my bro Johnny. You know what I mean? He's sponsoring these giveaways and shit. He gave me 4. What's it called? What's this shit? Xbox Live Game Plus. What's this shit called now? With the Xbox Live and the Game Pass together. That's just was 40. He sent me 4 codes for 4 months or 5 months or 6 months. I'm gonna get them shits away tomorrow on the Twitch stream. I might get one. I'm dropping one in the chat tonight. Fuck it. I'll drop one of them codes in the chat tonight. Alright, that's everybody. The Ruham. Okay, here we go. Hold on 1 second. Alright, you know I'm blind as hell. I'm looking for this thing on my phone. And I'm gonna share it. We gonna share the screen. Alright, Chris, the Ruham restaurant. Here we go. Bam. There we go. Kelly King. I think I got it right. Yep. Alright. So anyway, so yeah, so we're gonna be. I don't like to sit out. I actually, I thought today was Friday. Today's actually Wednesday. Neptune's gotta work. Like I said, he's going back to school. You know what I mean? So you know what I mean. I ain't really, actually I haven't, really been talking to Nep, not as much. You know what I mean? So I don't know what we're gonna do with the Best Damn Podcast. You know what I mean? Right. I think like a lot of guys, you like it, like you see, bro going back to school, so he's gonna be, busy and shit. You know what I mean? All right, I'm ready to go. So anyway, so check this out, right? So Bill did an interview yesterday with who? Who was these people? Who are these people here? Who is this people? Who are these people? With The Verge. And I took one of the titles from the article. Everybody, Phil's not a fan of tribalism, and that's a big word. Basically, he's talking about the console war. But I actually took the time a lot, right? And read it for myself, right? That's my eyes killing me now, man. And console war, but he was talking about more direct where people stand in line or however you get your PlayStation 5 or your Xbox Series X, and people go out there and smash it, run over the car. That's crazy as hell. That's some straight how you say, weird shit right there. I'm not standing that long in line to throw any goddamn thing. It ain't happening, Captain. I mean, like, that shit crazy as hell. I don't give a fuck how rich I am, and you know what I mean? That's like going if you eating the goddamn, going to McDonald's, wherever you want to go to get some food, and you see a homeless guy, whoever, and they're hungry, you just gonna pour this shit on the floor. Like, that shit is weird right there. But he was saying, like it hurt his heart. That's not the way things should go, or out there destroying technology. Somebody, more or less, I'm paraphrasing here, but you know what I mean? But then again, he said you don't have to, and how you say, want Sony to fail for them to succeed. They both can be successful. Which is true. You know what I mean? Like, for me being a consumer, and I always say this too, on my show. I'm looking for something I can unscrew this goddamn PlayStation. But on my show, something that I always say, I say that that no matter which one I prefer. Now I tell you guys in the chat all the time, right? Whether you prefer PlayStation over Xbox or whatever, it doesn't matter, right? You can all have a preference, right? But I can imagine a world without Sony gaming or without Xbox, you know what I mean? We need competition, you know what I mean? And if you're a gamer, you should want Xbox to have great games. If you're an Xbox guy, you should want PlayStation to have a great game. In the case, like, especially if you can afford both, like, who doesn't want a great game to play? That's when it should be a little weird. Like, I mean, sometimes that shit just go too far left. And it would nice to be, how you say, the bot father, I've always owned the PlayStation, you know what I mean? That's when you like shit's going a little too motherfucking far. And I don't be understanding, like, no, listen, we gotta hit this shit right here, man. Fuck it. It go. Shit be weird, you know what I mean? And I ain't never been with that shit, man. Fuck it, we're gonna have some fun today, baby. I ain't never really been with that shit, you know what I mean? I think all that shit is weird, right? But you have some motherfuckers, think that Sony's the axis of evil, or the Xbox is the actual evil. You know what I mean? They both of them out there eating each other's babies, or Nintendo. Listen, with those who've been rocking out, you know how I feel about Nintendo and that dog shit they put out. I don't give a fuck about none of that Nintendo shit. But, they're, like I said today, they're part of the, gaming, and how big and how big and gaming is right now. Like I said something yesterday, right? Or one of the things, I think I did a show. Well, no, I was talking, I recorded, and I put it up this morning, right? I don't know if it was yesterday, but whatever day it was, whatever day I had that PlayStation hoodie on, right? And I was like, something to the fact about gaming is the biggest when it comes to forms of media or entertainment, Think about this. What generation was the PlayStation, the Xbox, the OG Xbox? It was the 6th generation, right? And gaming was getting big there too. You had games like Halo 2 coming out breaking records. You know, let me put this in perspective, right? The original NES, right? And we all know that was a cult classic, right? Look, I think that may have sold 50 million units, and that was huge back then, right? And Nintendo came in and believe it or not, they saved the gaming industry because Atari and ColecoVision was you had the Coleco, but Atari, they had kind of crashed the market with all, they say, quote unquote, shovelware, all them dog shit ass games, you know what I mean? And Nintendo came out, and if you don't know, if you're a little old like myself, Nintendo was just a publisher at the time. They still are a publisher, just made games. You had the Donkey Kong, you know, and Mario was a character inside Donkey Kong, and a few other games, but they were on the, you know, they made games on the, you know, on the other ColecoVision or the Atari, right? And they came in with the hardware, and it took off. You know, I mean, they changed the control. It took off, right? And since then, you know, gaming has gotten bigger and bigger, but it's always been this small niche thing for nerds, or whatever, right? Now you see people like, you know, Shroud and Ninja making more money than actual, sometimes like pro athletes, right? Those deals they signed with Mixer were crazy. Some a multi-million-dollar deal just from gaming, and they got, what's the guy named Ninja? And I can honestly say I've never seen any of his live streams or anything, right? I know he plays Fortnite. Had him in front of Time magazine, and he's the what was he? He's the it was Time, no, you know, he had him in front of Time magazine. You know, he was the face of gaming. That's what he said, along those lines, right? And then when you look at movies and music, and gaming is number one, makes more money in all those platforms, right? But if you have, like I said, you used to have Sega. Sega came out in the market, and Microsoft took their spot, right? And if you look at the original, my controller's right somewhere. I just put it up. It's over there. My old Duke controller. Look at remember, you guys remember the Duke controller that was the original Xbox controller. And if you had a Dreamcast, look at those controllers. You know what I mean? They could work closely with Microsoft in building the original Xbox. Guys, why was it named the Xbox? Because of quote unquote the direct Xbox, right? And then Microsoft and Stanley worked with worked with Sega with their previous console, the Saturn, and then the Dreamcast with the Windows stuff, right? Maybe you go online and, you know, back then, right? But I should say this. Listen, you know how I feel. Microsoft shit the bed. Like this is I'm still used to saying this generation, next generation, but right now we're in the new generation. The last generation passed, but probably because all this goddamn cross-gen development, we're gonna talk about this shit too, right? You know how I feel about that, right? And you know, still to this day, sometimes I wake up in cold sweats, like, God damn, how the fuck did we get here? You know what I mean? Like I don't understand it, but hey, fuck it, maybe they can me understand, right? How the fuck did we get here? Right? How did we get here? So when you look at things in the grand scheme of things, right, and moving forward, right, and I'm thinking, like I said, you see right here, Phil, the nice guy, Spencer, and looking at the interview, right, and I'll guess, you know, I've been very vocal with Phil Spencer on this channel, very, very vocal, very vocal. You know what I mean? You know, the whole nice guy shit. So when I say, like, you know, man, but I always told you also that I always got that thing from Sony and Nintendo, right, that they want to win, that they want to stomp out their competition. And listen, you hear this? Hear that? I think my PlayStation 5 on his last goddamn leg, bro. Like, my shit ain't never make no noise. Now it's doing, after that last update, oh, you guys can hear it in my mic. You see? Oh, you guys can hear it. No, y'all can't hear that. Only y'all can hear it. Anyway, oh no, y'all can't hear that. Only y'all can hear it. Anyway, that bitch humming. That's what it's doing. You know what I mean? That bitch humming. Yeah, but yeah, y'all probably don't know. But anyway, I'll be cool. But so anyway, I always got that from them. So even reading this thing, I read this. This took me so long. So I wanted to go early, but I read the whole article, right? And you know, and went over it. You know, took some notes. And even took some goddamn notes, right? And they asked him something about the games in school. Sony's launching with Spider-Man, Sackboy, Miles Morales, right? Okay, you don't have Halo. I understand Halo's gone, right? And it's a good thing it's gone. And I'm not a Halo guy. They should have put that shit back in the oven, right? And I say, this is my disclaimer. I think the Xbox Series X is a hell of a console. I like it. Best thing about these goddamn consoles are these SSDs. I stand on that. I'm going in there and goddamn games, and I ain't gotta worry about no load time. In and out, bam, 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 bam. I think it's the slickest shit ever. The slickest shit ever, right? But great to see the voice says it sound like your PlayStation. Oh, I can't hear these alerts. I can't even hear these motherfuckers. Hold on. I don't hear nothing. Hold on 1 second. Wait, hold on. Hold on 1 second. I usually hear alert. You know I'm blind. Hold on 1 second. Maybe because I got this shit turned down. Hold on 1 second. Let me turn this up 1 second. Maybe that's why I can't hear it. Sound control panel. Recording. Okay, I heard some ding ding in this now. Let me turn this up though. Well. Okay. Hold up 1 second. Once I'm turning this shit back down. A little lower. That shit gonna drive me crazy. But anyway, so of course they didn't launch my Halo, right? And I asked the question, like I said, I know Xbox guys says, we gotta wait for this, wait for that, and it became a joke. Wait for E3, maybe they say wait to the Tokyo Game Show and all this other shit, right? Wait to Comic-Con, right? Became a standing joke, right? And I listen. I'm just saying. Listen, shout out to my dudes that rock out with me, that support the channel, that are Xbox guys. So I have a mixture here: Xbox guys and PlayStation guys. We got some Nintendo weirdos in this motherfucker. Wii U weirdos, right? I even got my Switch bitches in here, right? Shout out to y'all niggas, right? They are too big of a company. I'm gonna tell you the difference between Microsoft, Sony, and Nintendo. The problem is, not really a problem, is that Microsoft, they don't need the gaming division. They don't. We're here, the gaming division for Nintendo and Sony is what keeps that most companies afloat. Big as a company Sony is or was, it's no longer movies, it's no longer their TVs, their Walkmans, their Discmans, none of that shit, right? It's the play. Believe it or not, who would have thought that the PlayStation is keeping Sony afloat, right? So they need that motherfucker right there, right? As far as the Xbox, are they committed? Absolutely. I'm not questioning their commitment, right? But I can guarantee you this: had they not been Microsoft and they didn't have Windows and all other shit to fall back on, right? I don't think they would have, went 4 years without releasing any quality goddamn exclusives, right? And what I mean by that, always people like to argue me with this shit, right? Outside of Gears and Forza and Halo, I know we got Gears in 2019. Outside of those three, we haven't had a AAA game, exclusive wise. To the same, hey, how about this, right? When you start throwing them Sea and Thieves at me, right? We haven't had a exclusive on the Xbox platform to the level of those games. How you like that? To the level of those games. A Gears, Forza, a Halo. We haven't, right? We haven't. And again, it's not because even them launching, and I say this again, right? You're launching, and I've never seen this before. And listen, am I guilty of this? Absolutely. I like, me. I listen, how you say, the American way. Fast cars, apple pie bitches with fat asses, I take beauty before brains. And again, I like the Xbox, right? I like, I prefer to play my shooters up there, right? It is what it is. Everybody that I hang out with personally, they're Xbox guys. And again, that's why I was championing crossplay, right? I can buy one copy of the game, right? And so, but again, I know I'm gonna have Gears and I'm gonna have Halo, Fable, and I have the Multiplats, right? Some people look at it, that's not enough for them to buy a console, but I know I'm not going to cut my nose. I'm going to play Gears. Do I have a cable, a red cable PC? Absolutely, right? But I'm a console guy. I keep saying this over and over again, right? But it comes, how you say, these influences, right? When we have to be honest. And have I called them out? Absolutely, right? I have, right? But other people is, and it's like we came to, why do we have to keep playing the waiting game? The games are coming. Wait till next gen. Well, this generation is here, right? Even when listen, and I'm gonna be fair. Even with the right now with the multiplats performing better on the PlayStation 5, right? You know, I'm gonna keep this bitch a buck, right? And I tell my PlayStation brother. That's why I also told you guys that I'm not gonna be out here capping about who loads 2 seconds faster, who have this. No, I done this shit last generation. Like I had much shit. I mean, at the end of the day, right? That's why I ask guys: do power matter or does the games matter? Right? They're both aiming deep. They both have the same architecture. Put it to you like this: remember when the Xbox first launched? The Xbox, when the games were 720p, then the kits became more mature. They went from 720p to 900p, then eventually someone got up to 1080, right? And again, I'm not making excuses for them. Like they're too big of a company to be let in debt. Like, you know, like they're too big of a company. Regardless, you're waiting on AMD and their chips. Listen, you know what pays the bills for AMD? You know what keeps the lights on for them? Because Nvidia's kicking their ass. It's fucking Sony and fucking and the Xbox, right? However many billions of dollars you cut with these motherfuckers, get on their ass. You know what I mean? Because it's fucking embarrassing. How you say you got the world's most powerful goddamn console? You do. Now, how long will they continue? Whether it's 10 frames or whatever the fuck the case may be. You know what I mean? I ain't tripping about that shit. But you see this shit. That's why you became the punching bag of the gaming community, right? You're the laughing stock for whatever reason. You know what I mean? You like this. Microsoft right now is this big. You ever in school? I'm gonna take you back. You be in school and you have the biggest motherfucker in the class, and sometimes you can get the tease to the biggest, strongest motherfucker in the class. It's awkward. You can't walk right stuff like this. That's what they remind me of. Like you have way too much money. Get your shit together. You know. You know what I mean? Like bro, listen. I said I'm funky fresh out of excuses. You know what I mean? Like I say it's good. I'm gonna cut the fuck up either way. I'm gonna sit back and laugh at it all. So when y'all move to the OZ, bro, listen. I said I know my integrity is in question. Where my camera at, right? I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. I don't. Now my opinion is my opinion, but I listen. I say I ain't with that cabinet. I don't give a fuck. I keep telling you I don't. Like, you know what I mean? You know, at the end of the day, you get what we do for the show and we bug out, but bro, I don't give a fuck about that shit. You know what I mean? But will their kits and stuff? You know what I mean? It will. Absolutely. Like it's facts. You know what I mean? They ain't no cap. Like that's the goddamn truth. Whether it lasts for another month or 2 months again, but that's how you say. Like my man Kid Maker said, that's a you problem. That's them. Like everything is a waiting game. Wait. So remember this, right? While we wait until your first party again, get this shit in order. And some of you guys may not understand. You maybe not sit and thought, right? And because sometimes, I talk to you, think about this, right? You look at Sony bought, Insomniac, right? Insomniac put out Spider-Man in 2018, right? They're releasing Ratchet and Clank between now and March, right? You got the Spider-Man Miles Morales. What's it, 3, 4, whatever, what you want to call it, DLC, whatever, right? Whatever you want to call it, right? But you got another type, whatever, out there, right? You got, I will say, sometimes the show gets hectic. Whoever was posted, whoever I was talking to yesterday, and sometimes things go over people's heads. So Microsoft showed that they bought these studios were bought in 2018. It's 2020, you know what I mean? Just think about, you know what I mean? Like, god damn. Listen, you know what I mean? Listen. You buying studios something you should have been doing, right? But you can't stop doing, again, the second and third party deals until you're first. Because listen, check it out, right? Nintendo is lauded and praised for their exclusives, right? Whether the Marios, this, that, and the other, right? Nintendo still does second and third party, platinum game. Who did Bayonetta for them? You know what I mean? They still do things like that, and this is things that they still have to do. You know what I mean? Now, I say, I know we throw this slogan around, exclusive, right? I'm talking about on the console side of things because I don't, like I said, I don't get into the PC shit because it's never been. I've been console gangbanging for many years. I don't still playgrounds for hours, going back. What's better, Bonk's Adventure, or what's better, Sonic versus Mario, or Double Dragon versus Rude Boys with Rad Boys. I mean, I've been, Ring King versus Mike Tyson's Punch Out. You know what I mean? Cheating News Arcade versus the Simpsons arcade game. You know what I mean? Like, I've been going back and forth for years. I've never seen someone hop on this in the play. I say they had into the race, right? And be like, hey man, I got a 260 Ti. You know what I mean? I've never seen it before. You know what I mean? But and again, if you think about it, Microsoft's games, whether it's Halo, Fable and Gears, all that shit, it didn't matter. Something I'm talking about on the console side of things, right? They still have to do those things. And to me, it just got kind of weird because you got Phil out there saying things like, you know what, we don't, it's anti-consumer. It's not good for gaming to keep things off another platform. And I'm sitting back scratching my head and, why I got the motherfucking, the motherfucking Xbox stamp, yeah. The BGST, I say the proper, BGST was the proper, like the Fox News of the goddamn, on the Xbox or the goddamn gaming community, right? So like, just shut the fuck up. Like, bro, what the fuck your job ain't to go out there and appease them? And no, your job is to take care of your fan base, your core. Like, what the fuck are you doing? Shit, this never made any sense. Like, I'm looking at this, I had these little things, the double agent, with Phil Smith on it, but this shit was like crazy. I'm saying, like, what the fuck, bro? What the fuck you think you're the Dalai Lama of goddamn gaming? Like, this shit is crazy, right? So no, like, listen, I know I'll get again teased for this saying, hey, you know what, Donnie D, I'm a Donnie D man, pause, right? I'm not saying Donnie D was perfect, no, by any means. But under Donnie D, let's think about this, right? We had true, like I said, again, we say exclusive, fuck the PC shit, right? You had still AAA games were coming out. It did still great second and third party deals. Great marketing, this, that, and the other. And guess what? You wasn't the laughing stock of the gaming community. You wasn't a punching bag. The whole, the Kinect and that, yeah, right? I get it. You didn't like the Kinect. People didn't want the Kinect. It was going to eat your babies and listen in your house when you was ordering things from Amazon. Ooh, all that weird, slick shit, I mean. But ultimately, like I said, and I meant at this point, yes, I'm going to get these other topics, right? What changes all that and the spin, because we're all gamers, right? Our games. Our fucking games. No one talks about the Wii U anymore. No, who talks about the Wii U? But Nintendo was lauded for the Switch, right? And what's the problem with the Wii U, right? It lacked quality, so it went long stints and stretches without any quality goddamn software. I had one. I mean, it went months. What I got? Listen, Nintendo has a raised shoddy past when it comes to third-party multiplats, right? So you're not really getting them. So one thing I can say for the Xbox and PlayStation, you may get a AAA exclusive post every 3 months or whatever, right? However, it goes between the quarter. At least they try to drop one every quarter or try to, right? But you get multiplats every Tuesday. The Wii U wouldn't get that. But they came up with the Switch, and what's my man name that passed away? I watched it, said, they said out of his own mouth that they didn't know that making high definition games, HD games, bullshit, not took that long, right? They got their shit together. They put the handheld market with the console market. They got them doing them same goddamn games. And then again, I don't like the goddamn Switch, but being honest, for all you weird motherfuckers that sit down and plead like they goddamn Switch to ride your skateboard to work, kudos to you, right? They, had that tinky winky shit up there for them to go out and buy, Powerpuff Girl 1927, the remix edition, all that weird shit you Nintendo guys play, right? You seen the goddamn commercial? You had the black guy in the back of the car that pulled over and set up the goddamn Switch controllers and playing goddamn 2K. Shit is weird. And playing goddamn, what's that shit? Not Wave Race. Mario Kart, grown ass man. I'm out there bitch throwing turtle shells. Woo! That shit is trash! 12 of that shit there. Woo! Man, them goddamn games are dog shit. But anyway, you know what the fuck I'm talking about here. Right? But again, they got the goddamn games that like the fans like, King, what's up, bro? Oh, shout out to my man Conius King. He won the Spider-Man that we were that I gave away 14 games last week. He got a Spider-Man. Shout out to him, right? But games. So even with this, we all know Microsoft were the, you know, what how you say, with the butt of everyone's jokes this generation. Well, last, you know, was still different, right? For whatever reason. 720p, 900p, all this shit right here, right? Create, but you know, whatever. But what changes that, Phil? Right? Our goddamn games. Now, we can be subjective or objective, right? You like to see this shit there, right? Whether you like it or not. Halo, I don't care for Halo, but I'm saying it's a big game. We just so much quality, goddamn exclusive. I know I'm not gonna like Avowed. I don't like what's the name? Obsidian. I don't like their game. I don't like Skyrim. I don't like Obsidian. I don't like their games, right? Not my thing. I don't like Fallout 70. You know, I don't like, you know, I don't care for those. But I understand that they're huge. And it's gonna be big for them in the platform, right? But what changes that are games. So let me say this last thing. What happened was, and I said this over and over again, right? You have the, how you say, the influencer. Now, everyone wants to be, if you tell you the truth, what started the beef between Crap and Dealer? Everyone wants to be the face of the Xbox community. I ain't gonna be too messy today. No, fuck, beat this shit again. You know I don't give zero fucks. Fuck them. Fuck who that I ever sit back, I'm about to begin, right? Being honest, right? Everybody wants to be, and speak so, how you say, positive about the product. So everybody coming together and say, you know what, hey, it's a problem here. It's a problem. Hey, call them out for the bullshit. You know, you want things, like you say, if you want things to get better on your preferred platform, you have to come out and be honest. You know, you gotta be honest. But everyone wants to know, you want to have Phil Spencer hop on your Xbox Live. I never give a fuck about any of this shit. I don't, you know. You're just, I don't know. You're just jealous because, but what the, bro, you see the type of shit show that I run. Everybody's cursing each other out and talking over each other, screaming. Let me pay the bills. Where the fuck would Aaron Greenberg fit into a show like that? We out there playing the goddamn coon suck. I'm out there bitch cutting the gig, you know what I mean? I'm out there bitch saying, shout out I do. Ain't got no money, Jack. Like, where the fuck do you fit into a show like that, right? I don't give a fuck about that shit. No. Well, like I said, we got to be fucking honest. Going first. It became this because what happened was they started making money without giving us anything. And people were talking about their quarterly numbers. This one is up and this one is up. Like, you know, this is up. Like, no. Not. You know what I mean? That's not a good thing, you know? They find a way how to still make money and not do nothing for it. Like, you know what I mean? That's the part. So, again, I remember I told you before, Microsoft don't care if they're in first, second, or third. As long as they can put their name on the goddamn trophy, give it to the winner, they don't give a fuck. As long as they get money from Nintendo, as long as they get money from Sony, as long as they just getting goddamn money, they don't give a fuck. What place did they come in? Have you no shame, right? And I stand on to this day. I don't think Phil's the man for the job. I don't. Donnie D's been out the building for publicly since 2014. It's been 6 years. 6 goddamn years. And game-wise, we're just talking games. What has he done? Nothing, not a goddamn thing. My man Greatness84 said any word on the game that Initiative was working on? Absolutely fucking not. We hear about all these hires that they're hiring. You got, well, you know, you had your presentation, and there was a no-show. A perfect time. Being looking Halo was in that shit show that it wasn't, right? I got damn slideshow. No. I was a little disappointed about that because I want to see what they're working on, right? You know, they're supposed to be making this third-person action game. You know what I mean? No, you know what I mean? They weren't there. Don't know what they're working on. You know what I mean? I would like to say, and listen, I know COVID came. I get it. But goddamn, that studio been together about 2 years now? Nothing. You know what I mean? And I guess what I'm talking about. I don't think he's the guy for the job, man. You know? And but sad to say, he's not going anywhere because he makes the money. And as far as the Game Pass shit and whatever the hell he's doing, you know what I mean? He makes the money. Slide to the right, slide to the left. All right, you got. Well, okay, my camera's here. He makes the money, so he's not going anywhere. He's gonna be there. You know what I mean? Sad to say, he's gonna be there. You know what I mean? I don't think he's the guy. You know what I mean? I don't. These consoles have been out for 2 weeks. The 10th, right? The first, believe it or not, the first is Tuesday? They've been out for 2 weeks. I've had the Xbox and the PlayStation in my home for 2 weeks, right? Got all the games most I want to play, right? I've been owning them, right? Or whatever the case. And actually, shout out to my bro Mac. He gifted me today, literally gifted me. I know that's my man. I sent him stuff too, though. You know what I mean? Support the show. He gifted me, like I said, Assassin's Creed and 2 games, and Call of Duty. The Call of Duty and Assassin's Creed. I mean, I gave them away on this show, and I didn't really get to play them. I actually haven't played Call of Duty at all. So again, shout out to him. So you had these consoles for 2 weeks. Some of you guys have 1. Some of you guys have 2. I know Sony released some numbers or something. They said something to the fact that they sold all the consoles that he had. And I want to explain something to you guys about that. When they say, and this was the big thing, and I thought it was crazy. They, what's console war, right? Well, Microsoft, they didn't sell those consoles. Those were ship numbers. There is no such thing as ship. Well, there's ship, but they don't give GameStop 100,000 consoles on consignment, and hey, come back and give us 10. No, it don't work like that. They sell those shits to retail, right? So when Sony gives their number, their number doesn't go up to NPD with I'm sorry, that they sell to the consumers. And when they go around Walmart and everybody get their numbers, no, their numbers go off from what they sell to retail. They're able to ship, right? Sony said something about 2.5 million consoles worldwide. And I'll also to listen today. Shout out to Walmart, whoever was able to snag a console on Walmart.com. Shout out to King. King was trying to get him a console. Get him a PS5. He was there. He was in there for a while. He was in the queue. So all right, I'm in the queue, and the shit was going like in a minute. And the Xboxes, right? And I told you guys this, that who was ever able to put out the most consoles in November, that's who's gonna win. You know what I mean? We don't really, and I say this again, you don't really get is the PlayStation more popular? Absolutely, especially worldwide. You know what I mean? I'm just talking about, I only speak for here in North America because this is where I live. But you know what I mean? The PlayStation brand is out in more territories. Fact, right? Has a bigger presence in Europe, Spain. You know what I mean? Places like that. You know what I mean? UK. You know what I mean? UK is small though. $150,000. It's a small guy. UK is probably about the size of a goddamn city here, in about a state. I'm sorry, in here in America, right? Maybe about the size of Texas, give or take, right? 150,000. Those are big numbers for them. You know what I mean? But that's not the whole of Europe. But who's ever able to put out the most amount of consoles in the November or December, whatever, that's they're going to sell everything they have. Like, you know what I mean? You can't walk into a store and buy a Xbox or a PlayStation. You know how dogs you think the Xbox is, right? Because what you have are the dedicated, the hardcore, to sit down and watch podcasts like this. They're going to go out, you know what I mean? They're going to buy this shit day one. But believe it or not, we are the minority. I keep telling you guys this. It's the 99 that, they don't buy their consoles until them shit's about $300. They ain't playing no God of War and shit like that. Okay, you know what I mean? They may buy one, if that, 2 to 3 exclusive the whole goddamn generation. Literally. If you're lucky. But they get their duties, they get their FIFAs, they get their Madden, they get their 2Ks, they get their Assassin's Creed, they get their Grand Theft Autos. They play their Fortnite. You know what I mean? That's what they do, baby. Anyway, but that's, like again, whoever puts out the most, right? But like I said, these consoles have been at home for 2 weeks. What do I feel now? How do I feel? On both sides of the aisle, right? I start with the Xbox, right? Again, hell of a console. And again, Gears of War, pop. I like how the fact that they added HDR to much of the old games and things that they did. They got this crazy. They got that shit down packed. You know what I mean? They just got to get their games in order. You know what I mean? They do. I love the features of the console. I do. You know what I mean? I mean, just being a gamer. That's one thing I say. I remember. I'll take you back to the 7th generation, and I couldn't wait till November. I think it was around November every year. With, you know, like all the Xbox, they gave out these updates, and when they would change things. You remember one time they had the Xbox Live arcade room. You had like the arcade room. You could bring your friends in there. You always got these big updates, and it always felt new and always felt fresh, right? So again, I'm one of the ones that love the features of the new console. Oh man, it's just about gaming. Nah, gaming is cool, but I love the features of the new consoles. Like I mean, like I could never be a Nintendo only gamer. Like you know, like that. What? I ain't got no Netflix or Hulu on my shit. This little bullshit. You know what I mean? Or whatever the fuck. You know what I mean? Like you know, I'm used to having it now. Like it's like second nature. You know what I mean? Like it is what it is, right? Love the features. I love, like I said, you know, the fact that going in and out. And they were saying it was crazy. There's no cap. They was like that the quick resume is not working on the game. I didn't even fucking know. I thought, listen, this is all facts. I was talking about this the other day. I thought I was fucking exposed. I'm like K-Maker when K-Maker thought he was watching the fucking 4K Blu-ray movies. And he was just a regular Blu-ray disc, literally. He was talking shit. Yeah, I got all these 4K movies. I'm like, this shit ain't even out yet. He showed this collection. This was regular Blu-rays, exposed, right? I'm thinking, I'm snapping. My shit ain't broke. I'm snapping my shit. No, that's just me going from game to game. You know, and the SSD and it being fast. Like, you know, the quick resume is not working for a lot of the time. I didn't even know that. You know what I mean? So, I again, on both counts, I think that's the dopest shit, you know, that I'm not, you know, having to wait for load times. You know, games, especially with a game like 2K. Say if the shit crashed, you know, 2K still got them shitty goddamn servers, and sometimes the shit may crash and we got to start the game over. You know, come back and I sit on invites, but everybody, boop, 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 right back. You know what I mean? I think that's dope. You know, of course, like I said again, like I said, the multiplats, you know, look a little better. You know, not what I'm saying. Some look, you know, you can say, oh shit, wow, like Mortal Kombat, like wow. But even for those guys that are saying this, another thing that said that, oh, this shit look, no. That's why I'm not a fan of cross-gen, you know what I mean? Could you imagine if that was built from the ground up, you know what I mean? To take advantage of everything that's in here and everything that's in the X. Games would look crazy. I said it would look brazy with a B, right? Look like, you know what I mean? If you don't believe me, take a look at this, right? Look at, and again, the people that are going around, you know, you're hyping up whatever we had. Now, can we go back, listen, when we go back 3 years from now and we look about what we had at launch, we're going to say it's dog shit. I know Puerto Rock always makes fun, even though I like the rise, makes, you know what I mean, in the games, right? Or whatever. But look at the games that we got to tell and compare them graphically at what came out at launch, right? Some of you weird motherfuckers like Killzone, right? Shout out to J-Tech. Some of you motherfuckers, you know, had slept with a goddamn, what's that goddamn dog shit game that Mark Cerny made? Knack, right? Knack, right? Some of you motherfuckers like Tropico 5 and Godzilla, them dog shit exclusive Sony had at the start of last generation, right? Now compare those, this is fidelity, compare those to Last of Us 2 or God of War. It's night and fucking day. Night and fucking day. Night and fucking day. Or even look at the multiplats that came out at launch last generation. Compare them to the multiplats like Red Dead Redemption 2 that you got 5 years later. It's night and fucking day, right? And again, at the start of last generation, they were doing still too a lot of cross-gen development, right? We're not gonna really see what these consoles can do to how you say Ubisoft and Activision, EA and 2K and these guys, Rockstar. Stop making games for around, you know, perhaps of 10-year-old hardware. You know, those consoles came out in 2013, but those, how you say, those Jaguar came out, I believe, like, it was like 2010, 2011. That's like the statement. We're in 2020. You know what I mean? Still, when we say holding shit back, yeah. That's why I gave Microsoft so much shit for that. Talking about no gamer left behind. What, bitch? I just bought a $5 goddamn Maserati. Bitch, I ain't going to the gas station. Hey, listen. Give me $2 and pump two? Nah. You know what I mean? I didn't buy this motherfucking Lambo to drive 35 miles an hour. Nah, I want to blow this bitch's doors, you know what I mean? Balls to the wall. Back to the future, baby. But business-wise, I know why. But that's what about when motherfuckers get the capping and defending shit, like, bro. Like, motherfucker, I understand to be a fan of some shit. But, bro, like, come on, man. It's crazy. Listen, man, that shit, listen, I know I laugh. And I mean, listen, if I might have been listening, I think, yeah, I'm gonna stop lying. Shut the fuck up, stop lying. You can take a shot of this, right? maybe I have damage control in the past, right? May Kratos forgive me for my sins. God damn, it's strong. I may have, right? But I've seen the error in my ways. You know? And even with Sony, and listen, check this out. Sony, they're some dirty motherfuckers, right? Sony, know what they do? And they're smart, shout out to them. Anything that may seem unpopular amongst the quote-unquote gaming community, that people, oh man, we don't know games as a service, or, Sony's not gonna put, their game, we can talk about that too, or whatever the fuck they can, or this is how we trade our games and all that shit there, whatever it may be, Sony said, we believe in generations, Microsoft, no, and meanwhile, they doing the same goddamn thing. Sony is good for that. They will let Microsoft go out that bitch. Somebody wants you to do it. Meanwhile, some motherfucker do it with a shotgun. They do that shit all the time to Microsoft dumbass, right? Fuck them. Right? Let them get the hit for this shit, and they gonna do the same goddamn thing. Right? But, again, business-wise, I know why they would want to do it, right? But that's not what I want. Me being someone that's going, buying your final goddamn console. I want, listen, for those of you still shaking, no, listen. When you bought a Super Nintendo, right? And maybe you had your NES, right? Right? And I understand the games are more expensive to make now. What was that, Super Mario World that came with the goddamn Nintendo 64? I'm sorry, the Super Nintendo? Like, that was like, and again, at that time, and you was able to save your shit inside the game, like, the shit was crazy. Like, you know what, you did have a memory card inside, or a battery inside the Zelda game, right? Because there was no, anything you had to start off. I was trying to explain this shit to somebody the other day that was younger than me. Like, what no fucking, when you beat a game back in the day, bitch, you went back to level 1 and hope the goddamn game ain't freeze or somebody pull the plug out, you have to start that bitch all over again, right? But just like I said again, there was those games, that was it. So when those games came out, that was it for the older generation. You were forced to get a Super Nintendo. That was it. They didn't support it no more. You know what I mean? Just the other day, Jim Ryan came out and said that, basically saying that, we're not going to see true, I guess, how you say, generation defining games, something along the sort, until 2022 or something. You know what I mean? So if God of War comes out next year, and again, the install base is not there. I was telling Kratos that, like, your install base is not there. You're not gonna get a big game like that, and there's no one there to, you know what I mean? And there's nothing you motherfuckers argue me down. No, it's not. You're not gonna make any money on it. You know what I mean? It's a business, right? But I'm not a fan of that, and it holds things back. Like, it's like, you're happy for the scraps, but again, remember what I said. If you truly remember this dog shit I'm saying, and look at and compare it what we get 3 years from now, we're gonna be fucking blown away. Like, oh shit, you know what I mean? So again, like, even with these early on comparisons on digital, like I said, these consoles just came out. They've been out for 2 weeks. We have yet to see what these motherfuckers can do. Trust me, in fact, we have yet to see what these motherfuckers can do. You know what I mean? Especially when you're dealing with third party, they're gonna do what's easiest for them. You know what I mean? They just don't shit at the wall. You know what I mean? Shit, they don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? So again, what these consoles will shine is when what Sony makes from the ground up. Say Last of Us 3 or whatever the fuck, or Uncharted 4, 5, whatever. You know what I mean? Ghost of Tsushima 2. What you know what I mean? Whatever the fuck they come out in 2022. That's gonna be like, oh shit, you know what I mean? And then, listen, the other thing, when I told you that screenshot, I'm just saying, shit on my screen, a Hellblade 2, you know what I mean? Whether the game is fun or not, that shit, I'll say this again, it's the best thing that I've ever seen this generation, you know what I mean? The shit they showed with Horizon and everything, you know what I mean? Now, whether the game is fun, I didn't care for the first one, wasn't enough action. I didn't mind the puzzles. It was just too much walking around with no fighting in that motherfucker, right? But onto the PlayStation. Again, I've had this motherfucker in my home for 2 weeks. We all know that my first one completely trapped out. My second one, I don't know if you're just joining. My second one, games crash all the time. You know what I mean? But now I don't think it's after you hear much. Then they go quiet, right? Now the other one they make no noise. They just start doing this noise shit here. You know what I mean? While Spider-Man and other games have been crashing, and it pissed me off. Like 3 times I didn't plug this bitch back up. You know what I mean? Crashing. They said, "Gee, they got the update out now." My shit wasn't making no goddamn noise. Then we, like I said, you know, before now, maybe this is from the update. The fan pulling. This is, bitch, I'm just sitting here. You hauling ass, right? But what's the guy named? Nexus Gamer did this thing yesterday. The tear down. When I seen it, well, day before yesterday, I seen it at the nighttime. The tear down. And basically, what he was saying is that, you know, I'm gonna suggest it update. You know what I mean? Sony used some cheap shit. You know what I mean? You know, like more or less to build a account. And it's something I've also, you know, I'll keep it real, right? I think Sony did a much better job with this motherfucker here. You know what I mean? Than actually than the console. You know what I mean? It's in the console. You know what I mean? Oh, I didn't mean, let me go back. I hope that, you know, hold on, I don't want no goddamn. I hope that this thing, what people should, I hope it's not a widespread thing, you know, because then fuck all the other shit, the jokes, and we're consumers, man. You know what I mean? Shit, the PlayStation, I'm sorry, the Xbox 360 had a 30% failure rate or some shit like that, 30, 40, you know what I mean? And if that shit was, we're talking about, you know, 50% yield problem, that's fucked up, you know? Now, when I say that, you know, and somebody was talking about something, they say, well, there are more consoles in the home, I get you're going to have more issues, and this is what we get for being, no, that's bullshit. There's no way in line, and me being an early adopter, I'm sorry, of a console, I gotta come with a bunch, I might get a broke console, that's bullshit. I've been buying goddamn consoles, or I've been gaming, since most of you motherfuckers, you know, thought books was candy. Could you imagine your mother, your father, your grandmother buying you a Nintendo, right? And you get home and that bitch crapping out, you say, no, what, mom, and she say, that's what you being an early adapter. Like, yo, we gotta stop the bullshit. We done come, like you said, abuse, better, wives with this motherfucker and making excuses. Like, bro, no, hell no. But again, do the Xbox have problems, or what? I've seen people shit crashing, or the videos, we all seen them. Absolutely. Anything you have coming up on the assembly line, you're going to have issues. And now we're in the day of social media, right? Where we get to, or YouTube, so we get to see the issues that these people were having in their homes. People like you and me, right? I understand it, you know? And excluding me from the scenario, just see me, Noah shit crashed. Like, I mean, I ain't talking about the game crash. Went black like my first one did, and then it won't come back on. The subscriber, you see him, Legendary, something, he's in my Discord. You see him being here in the chat, right? He's in the UK, so he probably sleep right now. His shit done. You know what I mean? A few other motherfuckers, you know what, they shit done fucked up on them. Like, you know what I mean? So that's the people that I know personally. You know what I mean? So imagine, I ain't talking about the other videos, people that I don't know. You know what I mean? So again, if this is an issue, yes, will they swap it out? Absolutely, right? Even shout out to my man Rich, and my man was, I did a couple shows with him. His name JK Killer B Bites. I think he's from Canada. I have a couple shows with him on his channel here, right? I didn't even know that he was, I know him and Rich's friends, but that's, I guess, his new editor now, right? He does his video editing for him on his video. Shout out to them, right? But his shit broke, right? The problem is that even if you have, I lucked up because somebody didn't finish paying their shit off, and GameStop gives you 2 days. And, you know, they let me go in there. That was, you know, and I called them, you know, and let me swap mine out, right? But I still have my 1 month insurance, which didn't wait my warranty that I bought for. I actually got 2 years for $85 at GameStop, right? But it's hard. They said it's only was even picking up the goddamn phone. Like, if you take it back to the store, like, when you're going to get a new one? You know what I mean? Or either or, you know what I mean? On the Xbox side of things, if your shit crashing out, well, I'll let this. I said Microsoft, as far as they customer service, I only had one issue with them. I bullshit you not. And that was what they, believe it or not, what my favorite goddamn controller, was the Elite controller. They wasn't, you know, when the, you know, them shits used to stick, and then if it was new, and they didn't, that's the only thing I said they were slacking on, because they gave me a runaround, you know what I mean? That's when I got here. I just went to the Microsoft store, and they just swapped that bitch out for me right there, you know what I mean? But Microsoft was normally usually good with, A, refunding your money back for some shit, some dog shit, or taking care of you. But like I said again, if you want to walk into a store and swap your shit out, you can't. That's the fucked up part, you know what I mean? So, you know, and that's, like I said, that's, you know, bad, like, goddamn, I want my console, I want to play it. You know what I mean? Like I said, when I cut my shit on the day, it was a huge update. What that shit updated, I don't know. But like I said, now most like they were saying the fan, because one of the things he complained about was the fan, right? And he's also talked about the RAM and the heat, and it's not connected like something, the metal, certain part of the metal on the board. I'm not into the technical shit, but the heat sinks, so it can cool it down. He was saying it was the heat, the RAM alone was running at 98 degrees and playing. That shit was just crazy, And again, with one of the, things, Sony was touting and hyping, I remember, shout out to my brother P-Rock, I was asking, I was asking about the expandable storage for the goddamn, for the PlayStation 5, right? And I was asking, like, what I'm going to pay for it, and I want to do this and that and the other, and, you can use any M.2, but again, that motherfucker get hot. So you remember motherfucker was talking about, the card on the Xbox was getting hot, and this, that, and the other? I got my shit plugged in, right? It's getting hot, burning. These motherfuckers, again, these motherfuckers, you can get hot. So when they showed that plastic, the little, you see your PlayStation 5 with the shit going that, right? I'm like, God damn, it's already having a problem with the heat. Like, what the fuck is, like, the heat sink, like, that shit, I don't know. Like, you know what I mean? Like that shit crazy, you know what I mean? So, there was an article that came out a few days ago, and they were saying that they were going to, Sony was coming with another design, which it probably will. But from the earlier reports, it came out, I think it was like 2 weeks ago, the console was supposed to be bigger. They wanted the guy who works at Sony, so they wanted to make it bigger. This motherfucker is, I ain't gonna lie, this bitch is big. You know what I mean? I got my shit laying down right now. But I thought the Series X was big, right? When they showed that bitch at the Video Games what was last year, right? They showed it there, and like, God damn, that big ass goddamn mouth. That shit, this motherfucker head big, right? I ain't gonna hold you. Let me get a bill here. Hold up. My bro Frank, wait, Z, my first PS5 USB in the back didn't work. My second one I'm on now, Spider-Man Remastered, keeps crashing. Oh, damn. Your console sound like a baby D breathing from next Friday. Yeah, that motherfucker, yeah, shit, you're loud now, right? Hey, great, my shit kind of loud. That was after the update. I don't know if anybody else shit loud like that now, but, this motherfucker loud now, you know what I mean? No cap. You know what I mean? So, what sign and what omen is this, right? That shit is loud. But I know you were saying that USB, your shit didn't work. I heard you say that before that your shit wasn't working. What's crazy? I didn't even, bro, listen, I got this camera, I don't even know why I even bought this shit. Fuck, I'm gonna use this shit for. I didn't even take the shit out the box. Any of my other controls, they still here. And I got 2 other DualSense, they under here. I ain't even opened them bitches up yet. But yeah, so, as far as that, like, so, I don't know. Are you gonna have motherfuckers that run around and how you say, over exaggerate to make the other side look bad? Absolutely, it's just what they do in the console war. That's what happens, right? But fuck the fanboy shit, man. I'm a consumer for it. I just spent $500, and for anybody, whether you're a PlayStation dude, anything. What's the dude name that had the meltdown? AP, not AP the shooter, bro. They had the meltdown about Sony making baseball. You probably enjoyed it anyway. His shit broke too. You know what I mean? So these motherfuckers that I know, I don't know him, but more or less. You know what I mean? But if there is an issue, I hope again Sony does the right thing and can fix the issue. You know what I mean? Fuck anything else. You know what I mean? Games crashing. That happens. You know what I mean? And man, with a software thing. Software can be corrected, right? But the hardware part, that's something, you know what I mean? That's another goddamn thing in its entirety, you know what I mean? So do games crash? Absolutely, you know what I mean? I actually, believe it or not, my 2K crashed. I don't think it's a console, but I mean, it's, software. It happens sometimes. You can be on your computer, right? Shit, a program will crash, you know what I mean? That means nothing wrong, you know what I mean? PC problem, like shit happens, you know what I mean? Again, one more thing I'm gonna talk about. That again, I hope that is corrected. You know what I mean? And the guy, people were trying to discredit my man, like saying he's just a YouTuber. No, he's a technical engineer. Like, you know what I mean? He was done breakdowns in the past of certain projects or whatever, items rather, and made companies, not him personally, but from his breakdowns and his technical now, companies went back and changed their designs on the work that they've done here alone, on YouTube, you know what I mean? Don't get me wrong, companies, right? and corporation, they're not your friends. No matter how much you like Sackboy or Wonder Girl or they're not. They're in business to make money. Money. I mean, so will they cut corners? Absolutely goddamn. You know what I mean? It happens all the time. It is what it is. I mean, so someone asked me another thing. Last one to talk about. Do I regret because I spent a pretty. I'm not gonna. I spent a pretty penny on these consoles. You know what I mean? Whatever I bought. You know. I did my live streams. You know, when you guys be showing when I was buying and shit. Bought 3-4 games, 2-3 controllers, the camera. I don't even use these shits. The PlayStation headphones and all this shit. I bought for the Xbox and the goddamn memory card. And I got the thing when I get a new console, I need new controllers. And I ain't even use the goddamn controller that come with it. I play with Elite controller. I bought 2 brand new Elites. I go all out. I'm one of them motherfuckers, right? I get all the gadgets and shit, you know what I mean? All the accessories. I'm like that motherfuckers in the basketball. I got the goggles. I got the knee braces. I got the Gatorade bottle. You know what I mean? And dog shit and all games. That's me, right? I go over the top. I spent a lot of money. So motherfucker asked me, do you regret, buying, the Xbox, whatever they run, their games on it? No, I don't regret it. No. I don't. You know why I don't regret it? I'm going to tell you real shit, like I told you guys before. You know why? What we going to be doing? Ain't nobody going to have no goddamn games. We're going to be playing fucking Multiplats. Playing goddamn Multiplats. What we going to be doing? Playing goddamn Multiplats. But the reason, real talk, I want you to peep game this, right? The reason why I buy a console day one, right? And stop getting that, I'm saying this again now. Stop getting, that's what you get for being an early adopter. No, I've been buying consoles for years. You know what I mean? It's like me going out to buy a motherfucking Maserati, right? And the new one, the 2022 model, right? And the goddamn hubcaps keep popping. Well, hey, man, you got this up to show. No, bitch, no. No, they ain't, no. Like, I don't, like, stop with this shit sounds weird to me. Like, no, we're not no testers. No, bitch. You spend $500 goddamn dollars. No. I'm not, you know what I mean? Like, I didn't buy my Nintendos and think, hey, man, hey, my shit stop. Cause Nintendo, bro, God, a good thing COVID-19 went out back then, because niggas would die from blowing that, you know what I mean? And on your deathbed, you had to get that nigga to blow that goddamn cartridge like a goddamn, to that bitch whistle and make them motherfuckers come on, man. Like, that shit was crazy. I don't know why them shits did that like that. They got the 60, I'm sorry, the Super Nintendo wasn't that way, but that goddamn, the OG Nintendo, man, everybody had their own technique. You get the Q-tip. Mom, I get the Q-tip. I get the alcohol and clean that goddamn card. You look at that Q-tip, be like, I got all the dirt off the card. You know what I mean? Slam that bitch in, then I would have another cartridge to hold that bitch down. Like, everybody had these techniques and shit to keep them off working. They make the game shit come on, right? But outside of, the issue, like I said, the obvious, you know what I mean? I buy a new console for the experience, man. You know what I mean? Again, getting in line and, talking to all these weird motherfuckers behind me and shit, right? The 57-year-old man with the goddamn fanny pack on and shit, you know what I mean? With the Mountain Dew t-shirt. Make gaming green and get a hat on. Don't let that go over your head, right? Talking to everybody, you know what I mean? No matter what, hey, say Jew or Gentile, everybody in line. This is happy. No matter what your religious beliefs are, political party that the far right, everybody in goddamn line. You got cops, you got criminals, you got fast food workers, essential workers, everybody, you got YouTubers, you got influencers, everybody's in that goddamn line, right? Rolling shoulder to shoulder, like, we shall overcome. Gamers come together. Talking, everybody exchanging gamer tags and talking about this and that, right? Everybody knows somebody that knows somebody in line. They told me this game is coming out. You ever notice when you go, I don't know when the last time I've done a midnight launch for a game. I might do some shit. I ain't got a line to pre-order a game at midnight. I think this shit died out, right? But everybody knows somebody in that goddamn line. Yeah, I know my cousin knows somebody that work at this one. Yeah, this is coming out. Get your line ass out of here, right? I had a motherfucker that was capping when I was live. So I'm like, yeah, Red Dead. I got on the Xbox because I was doing a co-op. What? In the campaign? Hey, what the fuck? Hey, wop. Right? Everybody be motherfucking capping and shit, making up shit, right? Everybody knows somebody that work, knows somebody, right? But it's for this experience, like, you know what I mean? And it just takes me back to, like you say, my childhood. That was the Christmas, get a new console for Christmas. Oh man, you know what I mean? And I was more or less done with toys. That was it, Jack. I got me a new motherfucking, I got my Nintendo in the 4th grade, about 88 or something, 89. Whatever year that was, you know what I mean? And still me getting the big, the old school wrestling men, the big rubber ones and shit. And I went to He-Man, but it was your Transformers or whatever the fuck was out, you know what I mean? But when I started getting into the games, I didn't, I was more like that was it for the toys, you know what I mean? Getting a console. So every year since the 4th grade, I always get a new console, you know what I mean? For Christmas. 5th grade, I think I might have got I didn't get one in 5th grade. That went out. But I had the Nintendo, I had the Sega, then I got the Genesis and 6. I had the Game Boy, you know what I mean? Every year. 8th grade, the Super Nintendo came out, so I had that. I had the Turbo, you know what I mean? Shit, my daddy was dope, man, you know what I mean? He had street money. So I had I had all that shit growing up, you know what I mean? Turbo Graphics 16, I had all types of shit growing up. But it's the experience of, again, opening a new console, you know what I mean? Bitch booting, throwing that bitch on, hooking it up, you know what I mean? And that bitch, woo. So no, I don't regret it, you know what I mean? Some of you motherfuckers, I don't know. No, let me say this, right? Before I get the hell about it, because I'm going back on Twitch to play a couple more games. It's early. Some of the console gamers, right? So we can be some of the cheapest motherfuckers in the world. We want we got champagne taste and beer money. Let's say it like that. We got goddamn champagne taste and beer money. We want the world. And don't want to pay for nothing. We want motherfucking the X or this to be to go neck and neck with a 3090. But all we want to pay is $400 for that motherfucker. Like, we be bugging, right? These are consoles. It's a fucking console, man. You know, like these motherfuckers be bugging while we wait till this. Like, what, bitch? Hey, huh? I'm gonna wait till this go down. What? Y'all motherfuckers out there tripping. But what's my man that was on his? I'm gonna wait for the Slim to come out. You gonna wait for the what? That's about 3 years. Man, oh, you be tripping, man. We want the world. We don't want to pay for shit. Don't want to pay for shit. But talk the most shit. And oh, this, me complain about this, complain about that, but don't pay for nothing. Real talk, man. So when they be like, hey, you know what? I just play it on, get it on my PC. Bitch, everybody got a $12,000 PC. Look at your cheap ass out here, bro. So yeah, who hurt you? The console warlord. You know what I mean? We don't want to pay for nothing. Some of y'all be reading some of these motherfucking comments or talking to some of these jokers. I be like, man, what the fuck? Like, nigga, you tripping. You don't get your cheap ass, your stifling ass about here, bro. I'm the one that ain't got no goddamn job. Shit. You know what I mean? But yeah, that's my take, though. You know what I mean? That's my take. I said I'm gonna start doing more of these, just sitting down and just talking to you motherfuckers, man. You know what I mean? But listen, I want to see if I go right, because I'm going back on Twitch. That I have something that I'm working on, you know what I mean? I don't like to say, count your eggs before they hatch. Something I know you're just going to like, you know what I mean? If you like the Best Damn Podcast, you're going to love this, right? My man, the greatest 84, right? He said the last time I was out for a midnight game release was Halo 2. Shit was crazy. And it was all love out there. The lions laid down with the giraffes, you know what I mean? The daisies and shit. I miss those times. Yeah, you know what I mean? That's like when you get in alignment, like no matter what race, creed, or color, your religious belief, your political party, everybody's in line. Talking to each other. Yeah, you know what I mean? My man, it's because I know I'm blind. You a dope boy. You have more than most. No, the fuck I don't. Bitch, I ain't no more than them. I'm fucked up over here, cuz. I'm fucked up. I mean, I can either confirm or deny. Did I used to be the dope boy? Yeah, I used to be, man. You know, man, chilling, man. Oh, man, goddamn. 40 somebody goddamn years old. I can't sell dope and coke forever. Chilling. This is my job. Scout China. Play video games and talk to you motherfuckers, man. Real shit. Put that on your dead folks. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. The last man that released was the first Spider-Man. Yeah, but I ain't got in line. I ain't gonna lie. Only motherfuckers that I will, real talk for the last thing, if I go, that I would probably do mostly physical with, you know what I mean, is Sony. I just don't like them having my card, man. I ain't gonna lie. Sony janky as hell, and they would give me armor, I get my goddamn money back. Bitch, I don't want no store credit, nigga. You know what? Give me my goddamn money back, you know? Sony horrible for that shit, bro. Nintendo is too. That's another motherfucker with that shit with their money digitally, man. They would never get no more money, man. I had bought the Wii U. That's how I dated. Let me say this last thing. I dated the goddamn Nintendo with a lot of their shit, right? I had bought a couple of their games digitally, like, you know, like a couple of like the little small indie arcade type games. And what happened was on my first Wii U, of course I had in-store credit. I'm not in credit. I'm sorry, a warranty. I also had you have a coverage with Nintendo, but I had insurance with Nintendo, you know what I mean? They give you a year. But I had warranty with the store, you know what I mean? Best Buy, whatever, right? It was past a month, or whatever the fuck it was, right? I just took it back to them, swapped it out, and I put my game, so I went to log into my account, and they took my account was signed into another goddamn console. So I called Nintendo, and you know what they did? I don't know if they still do it. With your digital purchases on the Wii U, your purchases were actually stored to your MAC address. If you know what your MAC address is, it's your actual physical goddamn address of the console hardware. They wanted me to, they put my shit information there. They sent it that board. They wanted me to mail them, I swear to God, on my mother, to mail them the receipt. Like this, all this shit. It was like $50 of games that I had bought. You know what I mean? Literally, it was like $50. I bought a couple games and mailed them the receipt. Cause I probably used my debit. I know I used a debit card. This is in 2012. Now a lot of people get things digitally now, but of course you still get the mailing from your bank, whatever the hell. They wanted me to mail that to them, and they like, what the fuck, like, yeah, I mean, they go suck a stray dog's dick, like, you know what I mean? Like, y'all niggas is tripping. The fuck? That shit was saved to the actual fucking MAC address, the hardware address. So I mean that shit. I'm like, how you say post? What? I said, sir, I'm light skinned. Hold up, we got here. Hold up. Oh, I just seen something here. Master Chief, cousin paid extra for his PS5, died in 2 days. Hey, Master Chief, don't start your shit, bro. Ricky Brown, Lion Rich. Nah, shit, I'm fucked up, cuz. I ain't gonna hold you. Cuz. Fucked up, cuz. This motherfucker Ricky Brown, landlord of the cool room, man. Nah, I'm fucked up, cuz. Let me switch right here, right? Man. You know what I mean? But yeah, man. But yeah, hold up. So, hold up. Shout out to my, again, before I go, I got on my topic. Godfall drops price. Everybody keep talking about Godfall, a bad game or whatever the fuck the case. I have yet to play it. I got it here. Actually, I was looking for, I know Ricky said, I know Rick can probably get us probably too late for Rick, but I wanted to co-op that motherfucker. You know what I mean? That's why I bought it. You know, I like to co-op and sit back and talk shit. Destiny 2 Deep Stone Crypt. This. Right. Sony's the run PlayStation. Oh yeah. Oh, that got leaked too. But you know, yeah, I guess it got leaked. That Sony's working on a PlayStation headset or VR headset for the PlayStation 5. I think we kind of knew that already, right? More or less. I'm gonna definitely buy that one. I've never yet to try VR. I have yet to try VR. So you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Also, there was somebody asked to talk about Microsoft applaud Phil. Basically gave Sony the props with the DualSense. But was it Brad Sams or somebody did a video on it last year? Said that Microsoft was working on a controller with haptic triggers, which I think is dope. If Microsoft get it and it becomes standard in their box, then developers will, you know, everybody will really, really go out there and use it. I think that's dope. And to my Xbox brethren that think that the adaptive triggers or haptic feedback from Digo or just extra rumbling, absolutely goddamn not. I thought the same shit too. This bitch is a goddamn crunch when you fucking what's this motherfucking what's his playroom? Like, you know, and again, this game here is made to take advantage of anything in this motherfucker, right? You know, I know this is something that third party would never really do, go all out. Like I said, and also too, like any advantage that Sony or Microsoft have each other for, It's gonna be first party take advantage of it, right? But oh, this bitch loud. Hear this bitch? You hear this? This bitch. Look at this shit. You know what I mean? It's gonna be them. You know what I mean? But it's dope when you know, say if it was the water part and you felt the individual raindrops on the controller. Like, this shit crazy. You know what I mean? This shit crazy. Controller demo. You know, like, this shit dope. They did a better job, like I said, designing this goddamn controller and this goddamn console. This motherfucker hit nice here though. Oh shit, the place I never seen these people. You know what I mean? That's dope. It's not just rumbling though. That's, you know what I mean? Only way I can explain it is something you have to try. You know what I mean? Especially with a game like this, you're gonna see what the hell I'm talking about. This shit blew me away. Look. Like them ice cubes and shit. I felt all of I felt it. Yeah, it's like a shit crazy. That shit fire. Hold up. Max City, it won't let my Max City account do it. Like, yeah, you was telling me, bro. Did capping for golf or like he capped for more. Hey, bro, listen. Yeah, back with that motherfucking that go. Listen. I'm a stand on Marvel Avengers. I ain't played it yet. I'm gonna be honest. It was dog shit. I'm gonna wait for the next gen patch to come out. Oh, the motherfucker asked me. She was like, what are you enjoying the most? Said, I mean, it's what I've been playing before these bitches came out. Mortal Kombat, Gears, 2K. I'll be playing, you know, the next gen update for Madden be out, I think December 4th. You know what I mean? What I was looking for was a new game. It didn't come out at launch. I was looking forward to Outriders. You know what I mean? But I think they pushed it back to December. I think it might have got pushed back again. You know what I mean? Yeah, this shit dope. Yeah, but this shit hot. Like, this shit dope. I don't like the touchpad. I don't like touch screen controls or anything. Motion. Like, you feel that shit, like, you know? Not just, I mean, the speaker is cool. Hey, we ain't about to blow on this. Pause! Yeah, but it's dope though, man, you know? Is it even on PC instead of? No. Hey, Mac, I ain't tried though. It's just my man Mac too. You know Mac City. The A game. I love you, brother, man, for getting me those games, man. Z fucked up this week. Z gonna be fucked up financially for 2 weeks, broke. Yeah, you know what I mean. So that's what we'll be playing. The Vegeta 980. What's up, bro? Long time no see, bro. That's what I'll be playing. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? This is dope. Oh, I ain't gonna do that again. Sorry, I'm gonna talk about it. Wait, hold up. Wait, how you just? I ain't gonna do this again. You know what I mean? But ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna go back over to Twitch. I'm going to play. Maybe I can play some God of War. If I can, let me see what on my Discord. Hold on. This shit jumping. Wait, how many motherfuckers in? No, what you playing? No.
Here, man.
I got it on gold, but I should have put more weight on my player.
What you got it on? No, what you playing?
In the wreck.
We on the wreck.
Yeah, in the wreck.
You running?
I bet you ain't got. I got one. Yeah, I'm oldest, right? I got one goddamn badge, bro. I'm fucking fucking right.
That nigga say he got one badge.
That's how you get them, bro.
Huh?
Hey, stall me out.
I might be a liability. I'll come out that motherfucker, yo. No, I gotta do the rookie. I gotta do the rookie thing, right?
Yeah, you got the rookie deal. Yeah, you gotta go.
He do gotta do rookie. He ain't come out there.
Yeah.
Hey, don't be scared through the alley. He'll catch him. He'll catch him.
I was about to say, yeah, my character will catch that shit.
I got HP.
My bad.
I got HP.
I didn't realize it was on. Posterized on. I will kill these little motherfuckers. I threw it. My fault. Hit him like barbecue chicken in this bitch.
Hold on.
I'm good about this shit, bro.
Yeah, you might get out of rookie build pretty fast though, man. Oh yeah, you get out of that motherfucker.
Hey, Merc. I mean, those niggas they a higher life. Fuck, I need my feed, bro.
What?
Ooh, this shit hoeing, bro.
Yo, my man, the itch. What's up, the itch? Hold up, bring this shit back up. Hold on, wrong one. said I got an HP G2 VR headset. Oh wow, okay. I played Half-Life Alyx for the first time in VR. Z, that game was amazing. Oh, you went to the PC gaming? Makes every other game dog shit. My man Alakazine that be in the chat. The one he say from Oklahoma or Nebraska, Idaho, where the fuck he from? He stand on that goddamn VR. I have yet to try it, man. You know, I'm gonna try it. Nothing in VR, but I'm gonna do if they come out with a PlayStation VR 2. You know, I'm there. Spencer Garcia, who you got, Z? My heart want Garcia to win, maybe. I don't know. But my money got it on Spence, you know what I mean? I'm like this. I think a lot of people are sleeping on Danny, you know what I mean? You know, because of you know, it doesn't look like Danny can, I guess, more or less box, and like, you know, not as talented as the others. Like, he doesn't do anything like they stand that catches your eye. But what Danny has is impeccable timing. He's not the fastest puncher. You know what I mean? He can crack, though. Danny he can crack, especially with that left hook, but he's not the fastest, not the slickest. What Danny does have is impeccable timing. His timing, you know what I mean, is great. It's crazy. It looks awkward, but he put that shit together, you know what I mean? I believe it will be Errol Spence's hardest puncher that he has faced, you know what I mean, since we've been seeing him, you know what I mean, as far as punching wise. But if Danny hit anybody with that left hook, they're going to sleep, you know what I mean? I don't think, but anything can happen. I don't think that Spence will be able to walk him down. You know, Spence does his thing, but he didn't do that to Sean Porter either, though. You know, Sean Porter was a fuck. I hate the way Sean Porter fight. But, you know how Spence does his thing. Ray, tall, southpaw, strong jab, you know what I mean? And he breaks you down to the body. It's manly, you know what I mean? And there's, you know, has his way with forces. He's not a one punch knockout puncher, but he's strong and he breaks his, you know, same thing. Look what he fought Kell Brook, you know what I mean? If you sort of fight Kell Brook, you know, he kind of got out front, but what, you know, the pressure that Spence puts on him, and he broke him down to the body, and you know what I mean? And he broke his eye socket too. You know what I mean? He said he might have something, but now he ain't that goddamn wild. Madonna, you know what I mean? You can't train. That's why shit. Madonna hurt Floyd. You can't train for this shit. Motherfuckers like Madonna are dangerous because you can't train when your trainer's holding your pads for you. You throw the hook, you slip it the condition away. He throwing that bitch from over here somewhere. You're not trained to slip no shit like that, but it works for him. You know what I mean? My man Max, I'm ready for the Outriders though. Yeah, I got you. I got you in the Outriders. It's me, bro. When they come out. So when they come out, I give that to you. That's what I mean. It's all love. We can't have the console war out here without the next gen game. Yeah, I got time on my hands right now. I'll be on that PS5 and Xbox for a few days. But yeah, everybody got to work, man. Yeah, my man. Oh, you been? Hey, so you old man. You older than me. I didn't even have the Atari 5200. My first console. You know what's crazy? My cousin and everybody had Ataris and ColecoVisions. You know, of course, when I would go over their house, I would play them. But my uncle's ex-wife, she had a brother. He died, got killed. His name Baby John. Actually killed himself playing with a gun. I have typically this thing there. But anyway, he had the Nintendo, and he had got this shit from Crazy Eddie. He was drug dealer back in the day. And it was Baby Johnny, right? And he had all the games. He had Urban Fighter. He had Excitebike. He had the Mario. He had the Duck. He had every game that was out, right? Hogan's out. He had all the goddamn games. And she used to watch me some days. And when I went over there, man, and it was out in the state maybe like 2 months or so before Christmas, 2-3 months. And I remember me would have the, you know, because you got it for Christmas or whatever, right? And man, that shit, man, I couldn't. And he was a dope boy. He had a color TV. Back then, you was lucky if you had a 13-inch black and white TV. He had a color goddamn TV. I'm taking you guys back to years. My first television was a black and white goddamn TV. I had my Nintendo hooked up on a black and white TV, 13-inch. That bitch was sharp though. Just got it. Fuck is you talking about? My TV was black and white. Fuck is you talking about? But yeah, you know what I mean? When I saw that bitch, I had to have it. I'm like, oh man, that's all I would talk about. Like I ain't want nothing else. That shit caught me. Like the Atari and the ColecoVision. And my best friend at the time too, he had a Vex. I don't know if you guys may remember the Vex Trex. I ended up getting one of those too. You know, the Vex Trex. It was like this TV thing with the cartridges went inside. Big, you know what I mean? About that big or so. But that Nintendo, when I saw that bitch, like, shit, I had to have it. Not, hey, bro, I'm old as fuck, man. Everybody shit. Everybody TV, you know what shit, man. Y'all know what the fuck I'm talking about. You had that black and white joint, 13-inch. Fuck what you talking about, bro? Yeah, he had a color TV, bro. And that bitch, it probably only 13 inches either, pause. That shit was a little bigger. Hell no, ain't he says, hell, I'm older than 30, bro. Older. Way older. You know what I mean? Yeah, with the fat back joint. You know what I mean? You had it 14. Your shit was 14-inch? No, my shit was 13. See, it had a gold star. My shit was motherfucking 13 inches black. I don't forget what brand it was. But I just had got it maybe the year I got my own TV, my own room and shit. Like shit with my grandmother. And I got that motherfucking black and white TV for Christmas. Man, shit, with the goddamn bunny ears. You know what I mean? And, you know, you had 2, 4, Channel 5. I live in Jersey, so we had 2, 4, Channel 5, 7, 9, 11, and 13 was PBS. You know what I mean? But we only got cartoons. You know, when you got home from school, I think they probably came on maybe 1, 2 o'clock until about maybe 5. Then the news came on, right? At 5, right? So now the kids got cartoons and all that. We ain't get that. You know what I mean? Saturday morning cartoon, they started probably about 7 or so. So we had to run from about 6 or 7 to about 1 or 2 o'clock. And that was it. You know what I mean? And then same thing on Sunday. You know what I mean? So when we got, you know, we always had cable. We had WHT. I'm telling you too much. Let me say. We had WHT, which was only one channel with cable, right? But then Cablevision, which used to be called Gateway. I'm sorry, it was called Gateway. We got that when it came out in the hood, right, in the projects. And they had the Disney Channel, just and the other. But then it came up with the Cartoon Network, or you know what I mean, or what's my man name from Atlanta, Ted Turner, TBS, Space Ghost. They should just came on channel 17 and 19, bro. I'm taking you back. That was my shit. Captain Caveman. Oh man, that shit in that goddamn kitchen. My grandmother go to sleep, I get my ass up out the bed. That's always been a 9-hole. I been in that bitch watching cartoons. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, I'm about to go over on Twitch, man. Again, shout out to everybody rocking out with me live. Maybe I might do it. I might just stay here. They already playing, they my player. I wanna yeah, I got a nice Spider-Man out the way. I'm gonna do a Demon Soul stream too. I can get it. Let me tell you something. Demon Soul, let me say this right. Demon Souls ain't that goddamn hard. You know what's fucked up on Demon Souls? Them controls is dog shit. Them controls is looser than a goddamn doorknob in a goddamn abandoned goddamn building. Them controls is trash. That's what makes Demon Souls difficult. If them controls when that goddamn janky and stinky, you know what I mean? It wouldn't be that hard. Fuck you not happy about the stamina and this, that, and the other. Them controls is shitty than the goddamn bitch with a little titty. That shit is trash and goddamn Demon Soul. I was in bed resting him, right? I said, my father? Well, who's your father? My Lord, Savior, Jesus Christ. I was talking to Jesus. I said, Jesus, why is Demon Soul so hard? He said, my child, it's not hard. It's the controls. The video game control? No, the controls of the game. I said, oh, it was a fucking goddamn red light. And I had to think about it in deep meditation. Yeah, the controls is trash. That's what make that goddamn game difficult. You know what I mean? Facts, big facts. I mean, straight like that. But anyway, listen, check it out. Check everybody that rocked out live, man. I'm gonna drop the link. Come rock out with me. Also, too, check it out. For those of you that Amazon Prime, I'm only listen. I ain't gonna lie, I've been grinding my ass over. Actually, I've been on more on Twitch than anything, right? Trying to get that dog shit, this platform off the goddamn ground. There be some wild shit going on over on Twitch. I ain't gonna lie. But anyway, a lot of you guys Amazon Prime waited almost at 200 subscribers now. Finally, I got it. You know, because a lot of people see I subscribe. For whatever reason, you know, it's free with Amazon Prime. Look at the link, right? It makes you do it. Click it every month, right? But anyway, there's a link. Subscribe for free. I mean, into the giveaways and the full range shit that we don't be doing over there. But I'm about to say, yeah, I've been busting my ass when they took the dog to this stream. All the guns coming along slowly but surely, right? You get there, right? But I'm going to, if any of you guys got Godfall, co-op or whatever. I don't know. But I'm about to go live on Twitch. Here's the link to the show. Where's my Twitch channel? Where's my Twitch channel? Where's my Twitch channel? Right here. There we go. Here's the link. I'm actually gonna get my stream key before I get the hell up out of here. I can click on it to go, right? Click that. YouTube's right here. Alright, let me get my stream key. Right click, paste. So I used to use that shit Restream, and I didn't have to change it, but it didn't use they stopped supporting Stream Now or something. I said no, fine, fuck it. If you do YouTube, you know what I'm talking about. So I said, man, fine, fuck it. So that's why I gotta change my stream key from YouTube and I go on Twitch to Twitch. Not a big deal. It is what it is, though. You know what I mean? So sometimes you'll be like, damn, it take Lil Z a little longer because I'll be trying to sign in. Like sometimes Streamlabs be bugging. So when I sign in, I pay what I think it's like $15 a month. So sometimes a little animation shit you see on the screen and shit. You know what I mean? You won't see them, but don't sign in. They don't pop up. I mean, so that's good. So when it takes me a little longer some shit to get back on Twitch, I'll be trying to sign. I gotta close Streamlabs out and PC shit. But anyway, look, I'm going live on Twitch right now. I'm out of here. Let me end this right here. I'll be up in like 2 minutes if that.